Hello, class. My name is Jim Reborn. My topic was on using the actor network theory to evaluate the suitability of artificially intelligent technology actors for the benefit of human actors within a communication network. I know that was a mouthful. I will work on that and try to get that refined a little bit. So, the reason why I want to do my study on communications technology and how it affects consumers is because many people in contemporary society are constantly communicating with artificially intelligent technology in their daily lives. Some examples are, but not limited to, automated teller machines, self checkout counters, and telephone attendants, etc. Either we are, many of us were using AI technology to relay messages to other people, or we're communicating directly with the AI technology. The actor network theory is a concept that actors, as the term that they use, could refer to human beings, or the actors could also be non-human actors like technology, policies, and strategies, etc. So all of these things work together to form communication networks. So artificially intelligent technology communications um, you know, those things could be actors within the actor network theory. So the existing literature has a couple gaps that I think that my study could help. One gap is that in the existing literature, there's not a whole lot of peer evaluated information about the impact of artificially intelligent communications technology on our daily lives in terms of the way that we communicate. There's a lot of information about artificial intelligence, but the AI is starting to truly impact the way that we communicate. Um, there also weren't a great deal of peer evaluated studies that dealt with how how consumers are involved in the development of the technology. I mean, there weren't. So these technology companies seemingly are creating, these communication technologies for consumers, but consumers are not being involved in the process. So how do the technology companies know exactly what it is that you know that that we need to use if they're not talking to us? So I've been working in the field of information technology for all of my adult life, and I've never been asked to be a part of a pilot group for new artificially intelligent technology, and I honestly don't know anyone who has. So again, where are they getting this information from the technology companies I'm referring to, and putting this stuff together if they're not getting feedback from us as consumers? So for the methodology I've chosen, I think this will be a mixed method study with some qualitative and some quantitative components. I believe that there will need to be feedback from the consumers based on how they feel about the technology used in the study, and then there will be a a quantitative component measuring the results of how the technology was used, like speed, how soon they finished, how efficient it was, etc. I would find some suitable technology for the experiment based on collaboration with my dissertation chair. And if we couldn't find any type of technology to use for the study, then we would use human actors to simulate the technology. Genesis chapter 11, the Tower of Babel, is my biblical reference for this discussion thread. Since the time of the Tower of Babel, we have continually created continually created technology to communicate with one another. Well, at the Tower of Babel, at the time of the Tower of Babel, there was only one language, and some humans got together and decided that they wanted to try to build a tower to heaven, or something to that effect. And God decided that He did not want this, and so He made most of the people speak different languages. Now, I'm going to assume that some of those people still spoke the original human language, But in any event, so they couldn't build the tower because they couldn't really work together. Well, from that time, we've developed, um, alphabets. We eventually made the printing press. We created the telegraph. We discovered the use of radio waves, and into modern day, we seemingly now have continually tried to overcome all of our communication barriers from person to person in the way that we communicate. Right now, we have a technology that can synchronously translate languages in real time. So we've come a long way from that time. Um, and we'll see, where it goes. So I have three primary references that I used for this. Guzman and Lewis, 2020, they did an article called "Artificial Intelligence and Communication: A Human-Machine Communication Research Agenda," and that was in the New Media Society Journal. Zhang, 2010, wrote an article called "Technical Capital and Participatory Inequality in E-Deliberation: An Actor Network Analysis," and that was in the Information, Communication, and Society Journal. And there was Zhu et al., 2020. They did an article called "Toward an Intelligent Edge: Wireless Communication Meets Machine Learning," and that was in the IEEE Communications magazine. Okay, I think that's about it. If you have any questions, let me know, and I will post some of this information in my discussion thread. And it was a pleasure working with all of you in this course, and look forward to seeing you in the next session. Thank you. The goal of the study is to allow consumers to give feedback on artificially intelligent communications technology so that the technology firms can develop better technology for consumers.